Since TikTok is getting banned.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you.
This is all I got.
Aren't you that famous TikToker?
Yes, I am. Day one on Red Note.
Hey guys, we have a lot of things to talk about. This past 2 weeks has been a lot of things. I wanted to talk about a very important thing that happened.
The TikTok ban.
TikTok ban. What do you know about it? Do you know how it, I wanted to discuss like the whole thing that happened and maybe like explain to some people who are not following. Do you remember how it all started even?
I think they were gonna ban it like a long time ago, then they didn't ban it, and then everyone kind of forgot about it. And now everyone was 100% sure it felt like, especially on TikTok, where everyone is like, oh my god, So people who were always playing characters in their videos, they would never show who they are. Like,
never break the character.
Yeah, but they all broke the character suddenly and like talked to their audience how grateful they are, blah, blah, blah.
I've seen one guy, he's like, posted as soon as the ban was lifted, he's posted like, let me sit my dumb ass down. I wanted to have a video where I'm saying goodbye to you all, and now it's so stupid, whatever.
Yeah, it's like so cringy now.
And he did like the same video, but rewinded. It's funny. Anyway, you're correct that a while back, America wanted to ban it. Trump wanted to ban it. Mm-hmm. But my understanding is that he didn't file the paperwork correctly, and he can't really like just outright ban it if he wants to. So this time there was like both parties in America decided to do it, and Congress voted on it. So this is like important. So it's like a lot of people, all like governor, congressmen, whatever, they voted on the ban. Mm-hmm. Do you know why they want to ban it?
No, I don't know. That's why I was going to ask.
So it's actually like there's several arguments.
There's this one app I don't like. Let's ban it. I would agree. I want it to be banned from everyone. I don't like TikTok.
Yeah. I don't...
It makes us stupid and unconcentrated, and it makes us miserable, and our mental health go down.
Mental health go down. Well, I think it's not like just TikTok. It's like short form content, right?
Exactly.
But TikTok definitely
Reels, fuck shorts. Just go back to normal videos, like mine, because everyone needs to watch my YouTube video.
Aloona channel over here. Click.
Oh my God, here it is.
Opa. Anyway, so they are saying, the US government is saying that, so TikTok is just a subsidiary, so like a small company that belongs to a big company that is called ByteDance. Mm-hmm. ByteDance is a Chinese company. Mm-hmm. And ByteDance has ownership of TikTok and...
Oh, right. That's why they wanted to ban, because they didn't want them to steal their data or whatever?
Well, yeah, it's a little more complicated than that, because... So the algorithm that decides which videos to show you is like the biggest thing that people... That people who work at TikTok think is like makes TikTok. Uh-huh. So like without this algorithm, TikTok is not TikTok. It's like... They think that the success of this platform is that it can predict what they want to show you, so that like you enjoy the content, you stay on the platform. So this algorithm is like super big secret. And America believes, and they have like intelligence and whatever, that China, because it's a Chinese company, and because in China they have a law that says you have to work with Communist Party, otherwise you're fucked. Mm-hmm. China can influence this algorithm. And through influencing this algorithm, they can effectively like brainwash you.
Got it.
So I have like 2 examples. I wrote them down, but I think I remember them. Like how they can brainwash you. So like imagine we're like 2 different people, not one person like we are.
Like we are.
Like we are right now. let's say I'm interested in sports, and I watch like sport games, football, very popular. And then TikTok tells me, oh, you're into sports, maybe you're into workout. And you're like, maybe I am, So I start watching like workout videos, and then it says, well, you're into workout videos. How about these dudes who are like red pill guys? And they're gonna tell you like, self-improvement, work on yourself, super positive. And you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I like it. I'm gonna watch it. And then you watch like 10 videos like that. And then 11th video is the guy who says, you know what? Self-improvement is good, but you also have to keep in mind that women, they
are ruining everything.
They're like not the greatest, And it's gonna start
taking away your masculinity.
Yeah. It's gonna start subtle, and you're like, well, I don't know about that, but then it like gives you arguments and explains, and what is.
And then you see other people who are like not part of this. They're like just figuring this out. Like they are like, oh my god.
It's even worse than that. They're gonna show you like radical feminists who are screaming, who are saying all men should die and all that shit. And then you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like those guys were right, And then it kind of like, it makes you a radical.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then on your side, it's going to be completely opposite. So you're going to be watching like pro-women
Look how
content.
men are terrible.
No. At first it's going to be just like...
Yeah, but like subtly go to
makeup,
that.
and then it's going to show you guys from Red Pill who are going to say women ruin everything, women horrible. And then you're a radical too. And then we have a conflict. And we live in one country, right? So the propaganda is not necessarily like old style propaganda that is basically says that your country bad and our country good, which they do have that too. Different strokes for different folks. But the ultimate goal is to have chaos inside your country so that they can either like invade you or...
So China wants chaos in America.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when it's like at full scale, in the full country, China can like work on their shit and America's just going to be left behind. They're going to be fighting each other, So that's kind of ultimately the argument that it can work like that. And then there's plenty of people, especially those who said that TikTok ban is horrible. They're like proving that that's true. Basically saying America is a fascist country and China is so technologically advanced. Completely like wrong. They have no fucking clue, right? So that's the argument, right? I watched like the court thing that they had, the court hearing where it was argument against it and arguments for it. And, the interesting thing about it, though, is that the Congress voted on it, and Trump, he's like an executive, so he needs to enforce the law. So they made the law, and he needs to enforce it. He can, and he's gonna say, or he said, that he's not gonna enforce it. So that's why TikTok is like not, they returned, right? They did this like a stunt, basically. However...
the only thing that I know about like TikTok coming back is that I saw a video that like TikTok is banned, and then I read comments that, why are you spreading misinformation? And someone said, yeah, for one day, like old news, now it's back,
So it was like 12 hours or something. But the thing is, like, Trump said that he's not going to enforce it. But he also says that there's like a thing in that law, which means that it can be postponed for 90 days. And he's effectively doing that. So the ban is going to happen in 90 days, 3 months from now.
So it will happen?
Unless, he says, TikTok sells 50% to American company or like Americans or whatever.
So they can control the algorithm?
So they can, not necessarily... So they can like kind of control it or whatever.
Okay.
The weirdest fucking shit that is happening though, on the little notice that said that TikTok doesn't work, they said that we hope that Trump is going to unban it on that thing.
Really?
And now that it's unbanned, they thanked Trump for unbanning it.
Oh my God.
That's fucking crazy, right? And so... At the same time, however, Trump has friends like Elon Musk, who want TikTok banned because it's competition. Did you know that Twitter bought Vine?
No.
Elon Musk effectively owns Vine.
Yeah,
and he says that he may bring it back.
Oh my god.
Right, so it's like drama, fucking sitcom, whatever. So even if Trump is gonna postpone the ban for 90 days, you'll have to convince TikTok to sell 50%. They might not do it still. The other thing is this law works for like 5 years. So the next president that will come in may say, oh, all of that was bullshit. It was not supposed to stay that way. So like he can retroactively say, TikTok owes us a bunch of money for staying open. It will effectively bankrupt TikTok and it's not gonna work. So
maybe that's the plan?
I don't think there's any plans. I think it's like all bullshit, but it's crazy and
it's
changes
okay.
every
There's
day.
just a war happening, and let's focus on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, it is important for them to ban it, and I think Americans would move on the next day. But anyway, this is a whole like a clusterfuck, but it's super interesting. Like what's gonna happen next, basically. But right now TikTok does work, and it was like I've seen very interesting comments where like Europeans or like other people were saying, "Oh, Americans were so loud, and it's good that they're gone," you know. And some people didn't notice.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've seen something like that. So, yeah, it's I don't know.
I would really dream of like everyone like just. Why is it so noisy? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Is my mic work? Okay. What I would want is to like everyone like think for a second and be like, oh wait, this is actually affecting us in a very bad way, these short form videos. Like, let's fucking cancel them, or like, you know? And then everyone would just like start developing a long attention span, or what is it called?
I think this is, you're saying that, but this all can be fixed by an algorithm. Like these companies are interested, let's not talk about TikTok because I think they are controlled by China. But let's think like Facebook or Instagram, right? With the reels. They want you to spend time on the platform. So they might do the same shit to you like TikTok does when I explained with the content that makes you angry, because you engage with it. You're gonna comment, you're gonna say, what the fuck, this bullshit, you know? You're engaging with it. So they're after profit. Yeah. So this is also bad. So I think the actual solution is to like somehow make a law that makes them not do that. But it's so complicated. The algorithm is so complicated.
Wait, what does this have to do with long form videos and short form videos?
Because I don't think the short form videos are necessarily the problem. I think it's that this algorithm that feeds you rage bait basically is the problem.
No, but it's also that you're like becoming a zombie.
I'm fine with it. I scroll.
You're fine with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Got it. Because I think it's a big, big problem. But you don't, so okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's the biggest problem. I think maybe that is a problem at some point, but I think the biggest one is that it's rage bait content. People like open social media.
That.
Well, you don't, and it's good, but some people do, and a lot of people do.
I'm a good person.
Yeah, right. You're just like cats that cook
No,
meals.
oh my god.
Dude, AI slop shit on Instagram is horrible. I tried it for...
Instagram Reels are just like...
So
make
bad.
it stop.
I sent you
And
some weird shit.
Thank you. I click uninterested and I'm feeling uncomfortable from this post and it keeps showing me that shit. I'm gonna show them.
You gonna show them?
I'm gonna show them.
No.
It's
the one that I sent?
No.
Something
I
worse?
just need to like open. I just need to open this and it's gonna be here. Maybe okay. I'll show them what you sent to me.
The dog fucking thing. It's so weird.
Why is this happening? Why?
I don't know why people make that.
Why?
I don't understand. It's so strange. And it has 700,000 likes, bro.
They think it's real.
No. I don't think they think it's real.
They think it's real.
Oh man, it's so cringe. But
Really real.
yeah, so that's kind of the TikTok thing. It still can be banned, and they still can like kill the company or whatever, because Trump cannot just say, "Oh, it's not banned anymore," because the Congress needs to vote again, and it's going to be very difficult because a lot of even Republicans are in favor of banning TikTok, and yeah, so he's gonna. I think it's today, his inauguration. He's gonna become officially like the president.
Yeah, it's today.
Joe Biden already made like a last video. So sad. He says, "Be careful of tech industrial complex, of tech billionaires." Well, it's like technology companies that are taking control in America. Got to be careful. Because like people say, there's like this like military industrial complex, companies that make weapons. They're like 1% of 1% of the amount of influence and money they have compared to tech companies. The biggest companies in the world currently are tech companies.
Yeah, I know that.
So yeah, it's scary. And Trump did another crazy thing that nobody gives a fuck about.
No way.
And it's
How could he?
And it's so fucking cringe, but it's also funny, but it's also sad. It's like all over the place. He released a cryptocurrency.
I thought you would say TikTok.
No, his own cryptocurrency called
Блядь.
Trump. That's what it's called.
Called scam coin.
It is scam coin, 100%.
Really?
Absolutely, it is a scam coin.
Come on.
So it just released like a day ago, yesterday,
And
or
no
something.
one gives a shit?
Everyone gives a shit, of course. I mean, in a sense that nobody gives a shit about that how bad it is, but everyone who like supports Trump bought it, and it's already.
I bet he will fuck them up, and they will still trust him.
It already lost half the value in one day. So the way it's set up, without going like into technical details, Trump owns 80% of the coin, and he like owns it. He doesn't sell, whatever, he has it, right? And then 20% some other people own, and most of those people already sold it. So Trump supporters started buying it. I've heard like a story where some dude gives like financial advice, or like he manages funds or whatever, and some guy came to him. He wanted to he got inheritance, like $100,000, and he wanted to invest. And then Trump coin came out, and he says, "Oh, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna buy that coin." And the funny thing is, Trump supporters are gonna be the ones who are gonna get scammed.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to me, because they're stupid as fuck, and they're gonna get fucked.
But they're gonna still trust him after that.
Oh, whatever. They're gonna be poor fucking stupid and whatever. I don't care. It's so funny.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a scam artist. He's like, somebody described Trump at one point, and it's so true. He's like a used car salesman. And that's him. And if he's gonna scam you. He sells, you probably don't know this. He sells pieces of his suit for like thousands of dollars. It's like so cringe. He also sells like gold watches for
Would you buy that?
$100,000. No, of course not. What the fuck? Unless it's like the crotch area or the tussie area.
Agree.
So some dude who owned the coin, who bought it before, I think he's like the head of Trump connection to students or something like that. Like there's a group that connects with students, and he's the head of that group, and in his administration. And he recently sold the coin for like $19 million or something. It's crazy, right? And somebody asked him on Twitter, so there's this term rug pull, like pulling rug under you, under you, meaning like they're scamming you for money, basically. In the crypto world, that's how they say it. And somebody says, "You rug pulled," and he's like, "I didn't." He's like, "What do you mean? Because of this crypto, we see that it's you who sold the coins." And he's like, "Well, it was dropping in value. What I was supposed to do?" That's like what. That's what it means. That's what it's like. Oh my God, it's so horrible. And his wife, Melania Trump, also released a coin.
Really?
Yeah, they're just scamming people. It's the first. There's not even the first day in the office. He's not even the president yet, and they're already scamming
bro,
them.
what's gonna happen to all of us?
You know, if he's gonna sell all the coins, he's gonna earn like $40 billion. By the way. So and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares that the president uses his basically popularity to. His argument is probably that it's like, oh, it's my Trump name, has nothing to do with presidency, but it's fucking insane. Anyway, that happened. So
Cool.
We
can stop here.
America is like a fucking circus, bro. It's clown shit. It's some clown shit.
Very sad and scary.
It is
What's
sad.
gonna happen to us?
Well.